Hi, this is David from A2J Tech. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use a little bit of Python code in invisible logic in order to calculate the number of years and the number of months between two different dates. So we're looking at a California divorce court form right now, and we see here that we need the date of the marriage and we need the date of separation, and then from those two dates we need to be able to calculate the number of years and the number of months between those two dates. Now we could create a workflow where we simply ask for the date of the marriage, the date of the separation, and then the number of years and the number of months. But in general, we want to avoid requiring the user to answer additional questions that they wouldn't need to answer if you use a little bit of calculations in your workflow. So let's go and look at how I set this up. So we have two questions. When were you married for the marriage date, and when were you separated for the separation date? And then I've created three invisible logic variables, and I haven't added any code to these yet, which is what I'm going to show you here in a minute. So the first thing we're going to do is get the total number of months between those two dates. So if they were married for 5 years and 5 months, then the total number of months between those two dates would be 65. And once we get that total number of months, we're just going to calculate the number of years for those 65 months, and in that case it would be 5 years. And then we also want to calculate the number of months remaining after you subtract the total number of years. Okay, now we're going to put in a formula, and this is actually going to be Python code, in order to calculate the total number of months between those two dates, the marriage date and the separation date. So I'm going to click on this plus sign right here, and I am going to put in the formula that will return the number of months, the total number of months. And I've got the formula in my clipboard right now, so I'm just going to do a Control V and paste that in, and then we'll take a look at the formula. So we are taking the marriage separation date, and we only want the year of that date. So in Python you can just do a dot year to get the year from a date, and then we're going to subtract that from the year of the marriage date, and then we're going to multiply that times 12 to get the total number of months between those 2 years. Then we also need to account for the number of months in the date, so we're going to take the marriage separation date dot month minus the marriage date dot month, and we're going to add that to the total number of months that we calculated in the first part of the formula. Now notice that if this happens to be a negative number because of the separation date month, maybe it is an earlier month than the month of the marriage date, that would return a negative number. Well, that will actually then just subtract the number of months from the total number of months. So we'll get the correct months either way when we use this formula. Now that we have the formula typed in, we need to set the type of that variable, and that's going to be a number type because it would be a number value that is returned from this formula. So I'm going to select number, and it would be an integer number, so we don't need decimals. And when I do that, the formula that we just typed disappeared, but it's actually still there, and if I just click add here, we'll see that the variable is now populated with that formula. So now that we've typed in the formula to get the total number of months between those two dates, let's get the number of years from the total months. And we can do that using another Python formula. And I'm just going to type that in right here. And I am typing in the variable name that we created above called marriage total months. And now I am going to do Python integer division, and you can do that by typing 2 forward slashes, and then I want to divide that by 12. So in this formula, we're performing an integer calculation where there will be no remainder. So if the total number of months, for example, is 65 months, and we take that 65 and divide that by 12 using integer division, then our result is going to be 5 years. And it will just drop those other 5 months. So now that I've entered this formula, again, this is a numeric value, and it will be an integer value. So I'm going to switch that to number. The formula disappears, but it's still there. And if I click add, then we see the formula to calculate the number of years from the total number of months. Now to get the number of months, we are going to use another Python formula. So we have our marriage total months, and we're going to get the modulus, or the remainder, from the total months when we divide that by 12. So to get the remainder, we use a %sign, and that's for the modulus function in Python. And we want the remainder after we divide the total number of months by 12. So in our example where we had 65 months, and we divide that 65 by 12, it goes in evenly 5 times, and then there's 5 months remaining. And so this formula will return 5 for the number of months remaining. So now that I've typed in the formula, I'm going to switch the type to a number, and then click add. And now we have our formula to calculate the number of months. So let's go to our document template, and we can add those variables to the template. This is a PDF file, so we're going to use the PDF tagger to insert those values. And right here is where we have the date of the marriage. So I'm going to insert that variable, marriage date. And I'm not going to bother with formatting that date now, but I could apply formatting to that as well. And I will insert the separation date. Okay, and for the number of years, I am just going to use that invisible logic variable we created called marriage num years. And for the months, I will insert marriage num months. I will save that, and let's go ahead and run that. Put in a date, 1/1/2000, for when they were married. They were divorced on 6/1/2015. And let's take a look at the results. So we see that we have our date of marriage and our date of separation. Expand that a little bit. And we see that that is a difference of 15 years and 5 months. So that's how we can use a little bit of Python code in invisible logic to get the number of years and the number of months between two dates. Thank you for your time.